So, am I live? Of course I'm live. Hi everyone. I'm going to be unboxing my why can I not? I'm going to be boxing this one and this one, the Morgan Greer Tarot and the Cat Tarot. So am I clear? Yes, I'm clear. So yes, let me start with ooh, fancy. I like this one better. So let me start with the Morgan Greer Tarot. I'm looking for the camera. So I want to start with the Morgan Greer Tarot. And I hope I'm loud and clear. So this tarot deck was published in 19... I don't know why I'm so nervous. In 1979, and Greer did all his drawings right after the Rider-Waite, the traditional Rider-Waite. And as you can see, I have not opened this deck of cards. It's brand new. It's still in its packet. Here's the little stars. They're kind of cute. Looks like they're hand painted. I kind of like that, you know. And like everybody likes the free one card reading. So what I'm going to be doing now is probably you'll send me a private message and I'll give you a phone number, or you can call me via Skype and you'll call in and I'll give you a one card reading that way. Just to, because sometimes waiting for someone to give you a reply, it takes a little while. So yes. Oh, thank you, Julio, for sharing. Actually, can you share this on my wall? It's not. I just realized it wasn't streaming into my wall. So, let me do that really quick right now. I don't know why I didn't share on my thing. There we go. Thanks for sharing. Anyway, I already did. I mean, I'm still working on the spurts. And back to the Morgan Greer. This tarot deck is it's nicely made. As you can see, all the borders are cut out. So what Greer did over here is he painted all these pictures as portrait style. And he added a lot of more vivid colors. Let me turn this off. Or else people are going to be calling and I'm going to get interrupted constantly. So look how beautiful these cards are. So I've been wanting to unbox this for a while. Oh, that one doesn't do that. Look at that. Usually when I get a tarot deck, I always look for particular cards. The Fool, that's one of the cards I always look at. And the Death card. Ooh, look how provocative this is. Very nice deck. Very nice drawing. Here's the Death card. I'm always get drawn to this card whenever I get a new deck of cards. A lot of people don't like this Death card because it has that little yellow collar thing. It kind of reminds them of a Catholic priest, and some people are just like not totally into that. But I don't mind it. Also, another card that I always look at is the Devil. Well, how I like that. It's kind of creepy. It has a oh, it has a little fly. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that there's always a lot of flies when in scary movies. In the tower, those are the cards I always look at. Um, the more dramatic, the better. Um, and the rest are the traditional minor arcana. Look at that. Another one that I also like looking at is the swords. And look at that. I always look at the negative ones because sometimes I like seeing how dramatic they are. See, here's the Nine of Swords. Here's the Ten of Swords. Very nice, very nice. So let me unbox the other one, the cat one. So if there's any cat lovers out there, I'll be using that to do readings for you. And this is the month of June, so happy Pride. So I can do readings with this tarot deck. But for now, I'm going to unbox the cat one. So drum roll. Right? So here's the box. Kitty! And very nice. Oh look, it has all the symbols of the zodiac and everything. I assume these are going to be on the back of the cards. I got this at Barnes & Noble's, and this was the last box left. There it is. A little cat. So I'm going to tear this apart. Hey Christian, do you like cats? Oh my goodness, I can't open this. Christian, you like cats? Very. Ooh. It's not like I was gonna steal this from the store, jeez. Ooh, violence. A little violence there. Just a little bit. I'm so clumsy. Ooh. Anyways, oh look, it comes with a little book. Like my Ghost and Spirits Tarot, that one came with usually comes with every card has a little story behind it, so it's kind of creepy. So I recommend you guys to see that. Oh, I like this, the Strength card. It says, everyone gets tired, but strength always comes roaring back. I like this cute little saying. Ooh, look at this. Justice. We're going to review the cards in a minute. Just because the hand feeds you doesn't mean it doesn't deserve an occasional nip. So, we can view my favorite cards, which is one of them is the Fool. And as I use this deck, you'll see the other ones. Oh, look at the Magician. Oh, the High Priestess. The Empress. So let's look at the Death card. I don't know. I always get drawn to looking at those. Oh, that's me. The Hermit. Love it. So where are you, number 13? Oh, I love it. Check it out. The vacuum cleaner. The Death card is the vacuum cleaner. The Devil. That is so cute. The Tower. You know, where's the other ones? The swords. Oh wow, now I'm gonna have to really pay attention to know which one's which. These are wands, as you can see, the little stick what the cats play with. So that makes sense, the wands. And then the cups. Oh, perfect sense, makes sense to me. All right, the bowls. Cups are bowls. There we go. Perfect sense. The swords. Oh my goodness. Two of swords. Two of fangs. Oh, I get it. Three. Look at that. Instead of 3 swords, 3 hearts. So 7, 8. So here's the other one, the 9. Here's the 10. This is the one where they're laying down and their swords stabbing in the back. Very interesting. I think I might have a hard time getting to learn this deck of cards, but I could probably figure it out. I do have to pay attention a lot to the swords. Ugh, that Queen of Swords, huh? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to figure out how to read this one because I might be a little bit conflicted with it. So I know many of you guys like getting a 1 card reading. So like I said, I was going to I'm not going to use the Cat's Tarot this time because I want to pay a little bit more close attention to it and see how it's organized and, you know, at least get to know some of the cards, become familiar with them. And then I'll use it for more readings. This is my favorite deck, the one I use the most, the Aquarian Tarot. I actually have an original one. I think I showed this last time. This is an original one. I looked online, and this one costs almost like $200 because it's original. And this one was printed 1970. So this came out almost close to this one. But this one's very beautiful, very retro. Flower power. And so yes, I know somebody wanted to get a reading. So if I know I talked to Julio earlier and I told him I was going to give him a reading. So if you want to call, you can. I have a special number that I have that I can use to receive phone calls in here on the computer. So let me get in tune with this cards. I've been wanting to use the Morgan Greer for quite a while. Yes, you can, Julio. You may call now if you like. So getting in tune with the cards. I hope my shuffling doesn't hurt your ears. My microphone's a little bit more sensitive than usual, and I hope I'm gonna try to keep it that sensitive because hello.
Hello there.
Hey, Julio.
Can you
How are
hear me?
you?
Good.
Good. So you ready for me to pull out 1 card?
Yes, please.
I don't know why my camera's doing that often. I've been trying to improve the
Well, I'm
quality of
using.
my cameras and everything and the sound, so I hope that's working out.
Yes, I can hear you perfectly fine, loud and clear.
Perfect, perfect.
But I can't see you because I'm using my phone while I'm calling you. I was using my phone to watch you, and then I had to call you. So I'm not. I can. I'm not watching you right now.
It's fine. It's perfectly fine. All right. Well, let me switch cameras. That's not it. Now you know my secret, right? I receive everything through Skype. So I'm gonna draw one card, and tell me when to stop.
Wait, can you? Can I request a deck?
Sure, if you like that.
I want. I was drawn to the very first one you showed, the one with the vibrant colors.
This one.
I can't see it. Remember
It's the
the very
Morgan
first one
Greer.
you
It's
showed?
the one with the vibrant colors that has no frame, no borders, no nothing.
Yes, 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 yes. That one. Yeah, that one.
All right, I'm gonna use that one. So it will be nice if you could come online again and actually do a joint reading like we did last time. That was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'll think about it. Actually, I have to get my iPad first so I can be able to watch you and then call you. You know.
All right. Ooh, the page of pentacles.
Is that my card?
Yeah, that's your card. You can review the video so you can see what it looks like. This card is actually
Okay.
giving me a sense that you like almost like you want to replace a lot of things. You know, like some of it could be material, and I feel um, sorry, I got distracted for a minute. I keep getting the sense of replenishment, like almost replacing certain things, and some of the things can be materialistic because I feel like you're now moving on to a different stage. Like your life has finally changed. And now it's like I want to do this, I want to do that, and I thinking you're thinking a little too ahead of yourself. You still don't know what your capabilities are in order to move forward, but
Mm-hmm.
your enthusiasm is a good start. Does that make sense to you?
It totally makes sense. You know what? I actually have been. I've been really thinking about um starting something new. Like with everything that has happened to me in the past. Like I feel like I need a fresh start on everything, a fresh start on not only by my sentimental part of me, but also the physical part of me.
Yeah. Are you thinking of getting like a new car or something? Like I know it sounds too soon, but I feel like that has been like a thought of yours.
Yes.
It's a little crazy, but I almost feel like you're really getting ahead of yourself, and it's like you really need to take it down a notch. You know, let's start baby steps first. But you're like, ooh, I want that car like now, sort of thing. Yeah, I know. It
That sounds
sounds
like
kind of
me.
crazy. So, um,
No, it actually does sound like me. Yes. I actually want a lot of things
yeah. So,
too soon, I guess.
let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it. Ugh, that's all I got for you for now, and then we can talk later. Tonight, I am planning to come back to do a couple ghost stories and see how that works out. I'm still thinking about a name for my show and things like that. So, yeah, I'll work. Yeah, I'll work out the
Thank you, Greg.
logistics on
Thanks.
that. I keep getting distracted. It's like I have to turn all the screens off because I keep seeing messages from different. platforms, not just Facebook, but
Oh,
from
wow.
different platforms. But anyways, and I have another
All
incoming
right. Well,
call, so I will talk to you
all right.
later.
Thank you for your reading.
You're welcome. Hello there.
Hey, how are
Hey,
you?
I am good. How are you doing?
I'm looking for my medicine. I'm in a lot of pain tonight for some reason. I guess the rain. It's raining here. It's going to rain for 4 days. I guess that's what's
Ooh,
doing it. Plus, I'm
yeah.
a little
So,
lightheaded today for
actually,
some
because
reason.
you're live with me right now, I'm gonna get moving with your one card reading.
Yeah, go
And
ahead.
I don't know if you've been watching the feed. I'm gonna be using the Morgan Greer Tarot or the Cat's Tarot, but I I've never opened it or even looked at it. That it looks very complex because there's no names to some of the cards, so that kind of freaked me out and it scared me. So I'm shuffling the cards.
Either bad or good. Let me know the news.
I'm just gonna do a one card for now. Hopefully something
How's your
good.
friend? How's your friend?
He's good. You know, just it is what it is for now. I mean, there's only so much I can do.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Temperance. Temperance. It's the
Uh,
one. It's the angel with the
okay.
cups, and this one has to do with Okay, the feeling that I got automatically from this card is about consolidating everything, including your thoughts, and finding and putting things into categories as in what needs to go first. You know, you've been working so hard creating like your self business, and then you want to start doing this. You want to help people here, but you don't have that balance in order to carry those things forward. So right now, you should dedicate yourself into creating a balance so you can move forward with a lot of your plans. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, there's a few things. It's not in the cards, but I keep feeling there is a few things coming your way where you're gonna have to make a decision. And I keep seeing like a little truck, and you're putting a lot of things into this truck. So maybe I feel that this might be a consideration of actually moving this time. You have talked about it so much, but you never really done it. So now it's like, you know what? I'm actually going to do it this time. And it's like that consideration is getting stronger and stronger every day. You just need to come out of that state that you're in right now. I've been drawn to pull out another card, and that's the Six of Cups. This card is telling me that sometimes you you have a lot of expectations from people, and that's what makes you frustrated. You know, they tell you, I will do this, I will do that, I will do this and that, and at the end of the day they just don't keep their word. And I think you get fixated on those expectations. It's okay to have them, but at the same time it's like, that's gonna be your plan B from now on. Those expectations from those people, make those your plan B, because they have failed you in moments of need. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yep,
So,
a lot of sense there. That one does. Yeah, and the moving thing, I have been talking about that a lot because I'm in an area where I don't have any friends or family to literally help me.
uh
So I
huh.
know if I go back to West Virginia, I have friends and stuff up there that can help. I don't have family, but I have friends. And, at my age, if I'm going to keep having a car accident or literally anything going wrong, I don't have anybody to take care of me if I need help. I've been thinking about that, but I've also been thinking about I wanted to buy this place, but then I'm between a rock and a hard place because I'm not sure if I want to move or if I want to stay because, I like the peace and quiet here. But I also am thinking, look, you don't have anybody that can come in to take care of you. You got to call somebody, you got to pay them money, to help you. And, it's sometimes at the point that, if you, and then again, I've had friends lie to me and say, hey, if you move back, I'll help you. And then the thing is, I've just got that iffy moment, like, should I move or should I believe my friend who says, if anything happens to you, I'll help you? And I'm just thinking to myself, she's never helped me before, so why would I depend on that? You know what I mean? So it's an iffy thing on the moving. And this expectation thing, yes, I think that I take everybody by their word.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good people out there that give me their word. But then there's people
that's
who
where
give
you
me their
have to
word
work.
and then I can feel it.
That's where you have to work on your discernment, knowing, as someone who's also intuitive, you kind of have to work on discerning which are the legit people who really do want to help you,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of running out of time right now, so I'm going to let you go so the next person can call in. But hopefully we can do a segment where you and I can talk about predictions.
We can.
I've been wanting to try something with my tarot cards. Is to do like lay them out and see what they talk about California, because we've been having a little issues here and there. I want to narrow it down just to the Bay Area and then extend it to the whole state to see if I can figure out how to bring a prediction about what's going on in the state. So
yeah, that would be great.
we can
Let me
both
know
work
when,
on it too. So we'll talk later more about that, and I hope we get a few viewers. And so yeah.
Yeah, I got 334 views on my YouTube channel so far, so I'm all excited. I know it's not a lot.
Well, I'm going to let you go so I can pick up the next person.
All right, sweetie. Thanks.
Well, that was rude. I just hung up.
Yeah, that would be great.
Hello?
Okay, yeah.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Wow, I haven't heard your voice in ages.
I know. Haven't seen you since graduation.
I know, and can you believe graduations are happening again?
Yeah.
I got
Are you
a call
graduating?
yesterday if I wanted to go back to for my master's.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm broke.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
So hold on. I'm gonna have to hold it. I gotta lower the volume.
oh, you have me on speakerphone?
No, I don't. I am at work, so I'm watching you through my screen.
You're a bad boy.
Oh no, everybody's gone.
You're staying in that haunted place?
Yes, I am.
So is your friend still having that haunting?
It's my cousin.
Yeah.
She was hearing a child, and the child was calling in her house, and it's in between her bedroom and her child's bedroom. But I think it has ceased for now. I told her that she needed just to have a conversation, and should just let him know that she is going to help him communicate whatever he needs to communicate. So far, everything seems fine. She hasn't mentioned anything new, but she
Tell me
has
when to
done
stop shuffling.
Stop.
Okay. So, oh. So this is the card of giving.
Okay.
The Six of Cups. But when we started talking, I keep seeing, your other half, your son, your child, and I keep seeing you guys being put into a room, and it's a tiny little room, and it feels very clustered, very like claustrophobic.
Yes.
And it's almost like there is a way out, but that's through the window. And you're like, we don't fit through the window. We want a door. It's like you want a specific way to get out. And you just don't want to look at those possibilities. That's what I keep seeing. With this card, it's like a card of giving. It's a really good card. But the sense that this card is giving me is that maybe no. You actually feel that you have given a little too much and received nothing in return.
Yep.
The situation you're in right now, I keep seeing you get in your car and you're like, I'm gonna go over the speed limit. It's like, I'm gonna go over the speed limit. And you just go really, really fast and you're like, I just want a cop to stop me so I have an excuse not to go home. It almost feels like that's the environment you're being put in at this moment, that you just want to get away and you want to have the ability to think everything through. Let me, so here's the tower. So I drew another card.
Yes.
And I got the tower. So the tower to me talks about the situation. You have to actually let it get worse in order for it to get better. Let it reach its end.
Interesting. So you want to hear the little room?
Huh?
You want me to tell you about the little room?
Not right now.
Okay.
I know that room is important, and I think more information is going to come through. So for the next reading, we'll talk about that little room, because I feel that you're going to be able to find things in that little room, that in corners that you haven't looked at yet. With the tower here, it's reverse. So you're almost coming out of this situation, and as you're walking out, it's like an OCD thing. Like, you walk out of your house and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go check the stove. I left it on. So you go back in there. It's like when things start to calm down, it's almost like you revisit them again and you discover new things, and that kind of like puts you in that mood of like, things are not working out.
Okay.
Yeah. So that makes sense to you?
Yes, actually, like I said, it all actually has to deal with the little room.
Okay.
It's actually, it's not a little room, but it's an enclosed place. I bought some airline tickets. That's what happened. So I'm trapped with my family.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I can get out of it. There's no refunds. There's no returns. And if I cancel, I'm paying more money. If I change it, I pay more money. And so I'm basically stuck on that. And my family's not able to go. So
I feel that there's something more to that than just what you're telling me. But like I said, we'll talk about it, because I keep feeling
it's a little
there's
more
also
private.
something else that it's a little personal for
Yeah, it's a little more private.
to talk about it on the air.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thanks for calling, Chris, and I will talk to you later.
You too.
All right.
Talk to you later, Greg. Bye.
So I have to get ready to do something. I might have room for one more. And I am so glad I'm doing this like this way, because my live feeds have become almost an hour and a half long. And because I'm constantly waiting for people to respond, on the forum and everything. I don't know why my camera is doing that. And this is actually my digital camera, the one I use for photography. I don't have the nice fancy lens, because it's a portrait lens, and it's like the visual, it's like putting the camera right here in my face. So that's why I'm not using that lens. But so yeah. So I've been wanting to come back later tonight to have a time to tell ghost stories. And Kayla. Okay, I have room for one more. Did she send you? She can send you a private message. You can give her the number. Julio, you have always been my right hand for this, and no matter what you do, all this it's very hard to be a one-man show. You have to like really be talented, or actually be doing this almost like a living, so you can understand how everything works. I'm getting the hang of it, but sometimes it's kind of hard, but thanks to Julio, I'm able to do a lot of the things. So if Kayla's still online, you can call. If not, I'm gonna be logging off, and I hope to see you guys back on later tonight, so we can tell our favorite ghost stories. I'm thinking about coming on around 10:15 or so, and get your ghost stories ready. I love to hear them. I kind of prefer hearing people because I love how they express their ghost story, their fear, or how they confronted them. So yeah, looks like Kayla is still here. Let me turn this off. And I'm just waiting for her to drop me in a call. Yeah, so I love listening to people's expressions and how they express fear and all that stuff. Send me a text message over here. Oh, Cindy's also online. She's great. I love her. I've been wanting to do a video with her, and we just never really had a chance. But hopefully later tonight. Oh, Kayla. You really need to say. So you guys, for me to send you the number, you just send me a private message, because I really don't want to just post the number there and then I get random calls all the time. Caitlin. Rivero. Oh, there we go. So I'm gonna start shuffling the cards. I mean, once... Oh. I'm dropping the cards everywhere. Hello?
This is Kayla.
Hey there. I'm like dropping cards everywhere. My cousin's daughter is named Kayla.
Okay.
For a minute, I was like, where did I hear that name? It's like I never heard it before. I was like, oh, my cousin's daughter is Kayla. How embarrassing, right? I don't know if this platform is a lot better than just via, waiting for somebody to send a message, or is it a lot quicker? I'm just testing it out, see how it works out. And like I always say, if something does not make sense, let me know.
Okay. I will.
That's the only way you'll get better at it, is just by accepting your mistakes. Ooh, I just got right now I got a sensation and feeling of a loved one wanting to step through. Oh, I cannot pick up on it. It almost feels like this is someone that you've been wanting to hear from for quite a while. It has this motherly friendship energy around it. Oh my goodness, I can't slow down my energy to pick up on it, but I'm just gonna do the cards.
Okay.
Oh. So it is the Five of Pentacles. I don't know if you're watching this, but there it is on the screen, and it came out in reverse. And this card, the first thing I hear is hold on tight. You're almost there. You're almost out of it. It's like you're gonna suffer a little bit more before you come out of it.
Okay.
I'm trying to pick up on the scenario that I keep seeing. I see things moving a little fast, and money, 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 money here, money, money there. It's like almost like you can't come into like I want to stop spending, or there's too much money going away, or it's slipping out of your hands. But the overall thing is kind of like you need your money. You know, you work hard for it, or you're seeking for it. It's just not getting there because you have your situations where you have to spend this money, and you're like, I just have to get to them. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It does. I am in the holding pattern right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that there's something going on here because I cannot put my words together, and I cannot put my thoughts in order. It's like everything's just coming into you from every direction, and like I said, okay, so I just paid that bill. Oh, here comes the other one. Oh my goodness, my car broke down, and now I have to pay this. Oh no, the thermostat is broken. It's like everything comes down all at the same time, but your patience is finally paying off, and you're finally getting caught up to a lot of things. So once things start to slow down, I just got the feeling to grab another card. When things start to slow down, start saving money.
Okay.
The other card is the Knight of Swords. And this card tells me that, okay, so things are slowing down, you're saving your money. Don't just say, okay, everything's okay now, I'm going to go out and spend again. You know, it's time to actually consolidate all your thoughts, your whatever is going on, just put it all, look at it, you know, spread it throughout the table, look at it, sort it out, spend some time with yourself. I keep getting drawn to your finances. So spend some time looking at all that. The Knight of Swords, it's almost like try to slow down your life a little bit because you just want to charge at everything. It's like, I'm ready for this. Let's do this. It's like, this is why you keep getting in trouble, because you really haven't put any thought into it. You just charge, you know?
Yeah.
And sometimes the simplest things required a little research, you know? And I know how that feels, because like I buy all this stuff and then I'm like crying about my dad, and I was like, oh, you know? And
Yeah.
I try to step back and look at things, but sometimes you kind of have to work on discerning, is this the time where I can charge like the Knight of Swords with my sword and get on my horse and charge at everything? Or is this the time I need to step back and just watch the whole scenario and say, okay, now this is the time? You know, it's like working on that, discerning and looking at the cues and the inspirations you're getting. You know, I keep getting that sense of spirit around you. It's a woman. Come on, come in if you want to come in. I keep getting the sense of a woman, and she gives you some inspiration. This is someone that was in your life.
Is she older, like a grandmother, or?
She comes in at an age around maybe on her 50s, and her hands shake a little. I'm not sure if she had some kind of Parkinson's or some kind of something, but she's giving me the feeling of shaking hands. But that never stopped her. For her, it's like, just keep going and going and going. And at the same time, you're like, keep telling her, you're not inspiring her to slow down, you know. Yes, keep going, but slow down a little, you know. And she's saying, but she's so prepared. She knows what she's doing. She knows more than I do. She's better educated than I am. She can do this. And at the same time, she speaks fast, and puts things like in a different perspective than they are now. So she almost lives in that generation where she was still alive.
Okay.
I'm really hyper, so
Wow.
I'm trying to slow down so I can connect with her. Yeah, but her hands do shake a little.
Okay.
Hopefully, in a future reading, I'll be stepping away from the cards and just bring in her entire spirit. See if she'll
Okay.
embody me and be able to speak things that she did, and we can validate who this is a little bit more clear. So I am going to ask you not to tell me anything who this might be, because I am hoping
Okay.
to get as much evidence so we can both come to a conclusion who this might be. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Yeah, because I always tell everybody, please don't tell me anything, because that's going to screw up my discernment, and then I'm going to be like, was that the spirit, or that's the information they gave me already? You know?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
okay, so I'm going to let you with that, and I have to get ready
Thank
because I have
you.
to, I'm going to produce another show for someone else. So, um,
Okay.
thanks for calling in.
Thank you. This is my first time,
This is my
but
first
not
time
my
doing
last.
call-ins too, so I'm really nervous.
Oh, okay. Oh no, it's wonderful. I like it.
Yeah, and I thought, I was like, instead of waiting for someone to reply and looking at the everything scrolling through the screen, I was like, that it takes a lot of time, and then it's like, then I lose track because I'm reading somebody else's message. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this a shot. The software has the ability, so why not?
This is good idea. Thank you.
Sure. All right. Well, have a good
Thank
one.
you.
And
Julio gave me your number. PM me your number. So
yeah.
thank you,
Well.
Julio. Guevara.
Yeah. Hopefully, I won't forget to renew the number, or else I'm gonna have to get a brand new number.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So this is not my personal number. This is just for this. And
A number for this. Okay.
yeah. So I'm hoping to come on later tonight to tell ghost stories. So.
Oh, okay. Thank
All right.
you.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you so much.
All right. Have a good one. You guys, this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I really, really did enjoy it. I'm really nervous because I hate talking to people on the phone. So maybe this will be the beginning of something new, and I'll lose my shyness and be able to move into something better. I noticed. I am so glad that there's no more those big old chunks of silence, because that always scares people away. I hope the sound quality was good. I hope the video it's good enough and it's clear. And I know I've been told by many people that they like the switching of the cameras, because sometimes they want to see the cards being laid out and everything. So I do plan to come back later tonight to tell ghost stories. I don't want to tell them. You guys call in and you tell me. So with that said, that was Unboxing the Cat and Morgan Greer Terrell. So you guys have a good night, and I will see you later.